You
Right.
notice old stones. Some of the older stones in the graveyard, they're like just, it looks like there's just stone, like raw stone out. But looking at the stones and looking at the way arrangement of them, it just looks like they're actual, just stones in the ground. But these boulders look like they may be part of a larger network of boulders or a larger network of stones.
Oh yes, we go high up enough. We
And
look down, and they're all like
a stone alignment or
Right,
something like
right.
that. And
Can we
you
do that
know-
on Google Earth?
yeah, you can kind of see it. It's quite small and quite focused. You know a little bit about Elohim technology, and that
Right.
it is to do with primarily they have reused stone and geomancy. Well, the Atlanteans would call it geomancy, but it's nothing like that. It's the Elohim technology is often almost indistinguishable from stonework or old stone, stelae and stuff like that. It's a possibility there is a Angelos or Elohim tech somewhere in this vicinity or in this building.
Okay. Well,
in the building.
you want to tear this place apart? Or what we could do, again, try to use Darcy as a dowsing rod to find the Ka energy here. Kind of maybe push up or do a power stunt with the cosmic awareness again to kind of find the Ka signatures or whatever, and see if that works. So I'll tell them that, like, see over here the way these are configured, it could be Angelos technology here or Elohim. Is this something you can look into, Darcy?
It is. By the way, had a nice talk with the charming old lady in the church, and who is perfectly cogent, as it turns out. And I just want to look at just want to let you know that the Elohim are the ones who directed User to be here. They are in conflict with the goddess Morrigan, who up and walked out of that cage or out of that cave. And don't quite know who her boyfriend was back there, the dead guy, but almost certainly some sort of, ancient Irish immortal warrior kind of dude. Don't know if he got killed by Elohim or was already dead and preserved or which. Or both. But
can we speculate that the cave may have been a prison?
We can very well do that. Or at least that the portal was blocked. As I say, the goddess Morrigan has up and walked out there and is cruising around the countryside, even as we speak, and she's fighting Elohim. The User is here basically to just, because the Elohim don't like to sit around on their thumbs, they'll let a few User agents get torched as their warning bell. I believe that we are about to come in between the two of them and have our asses handed to us if we don't know what we're doing and what to do and why. But as far as our mission, which is to, quote, stop it and keep it quiet, well, the first thing that's going to happen is that portal's going to have to get shut in some way. Well, that's the main
How
thing.
do we shut a Ka portal? I mean, do we just blow it up? Do we just put rocks in front of it?
I think we find an Atlantean and stick their head in there until they make it stop.
Like a sponge? Just stick them in there, and, kind of like a Ka IUD, as it were.
I shake my head and say it's not your area, Caliban.
No, but I'll show you.
You want to just go in there?
What's that?
Peek? Do you want to just take a peek?
Into the portal?
What, at the church?
Well,
yeah.
Everyone wants to look inside the portal.
Someone just got just
Yeah,
like,
just put your head in there.
I'm a little confused about you're moving back in the cave, right? That's what you mean.
yeah.
Mhm.
So what's this about the church? Like Ka energy focusing on the church, you know?
Yeah. So there may be some type of apparatus in the church, or the church itself may be an apparatus. I'm not sure because this is not my wheelhouse. But the way these stones are configured, this could be some kind of locus point for.
I say, don't be silly. We have a whole cave and a portal over there. I mean, just look at this. And then I go, oh.
Yeah. And I'll look at a map, like, where is this church in relations to, like, that cave? Is there, like, a straight line, or well, I guess there would be. There's always a straight line. But
Two locations. Yeah.
You know, is there anything significant from here to here and from beyond there? You know?
Weirdly, there is nothing significant that you can spot within the points.
Not a
There's
whole
no
bunch of, like,
dragon line, as it were, or
not a whole
Ka
bunch of
energy,
like
or
footprints with goddess like effects leading from that cave
Well,
to here. I was
no,
kind of
no.
hoping.
Exactly. Well, maybe around here, where would a goddess go? Like, is she known that's like, yeah, the
no
more
way. There's nothing here.
have, like, you know, maybe she had a special place in the woods near here, or you know, some type of.
Don't most churches have some sort of basement, and then you go down there, and then you see like like some weird stuff drawn on the walls, and it's like not at all like, you know, what it appeared to be. Don't they usually have that? Were they sacrificing bodies and stuff in the bottom of the basement? You don't think that's here?
I think we've all read
I say,
some
well,
more-
that don't be ridiculous, and then I think to myself, historically, you might have a point.
they may have built this on top of a pagan site.
Where else would they build it?
Of course, yeah.
Can I tell you a funny story about a large cathedral in Galway?
Like it.
Terrible bastard.
Oh, let's go look at this bloody basement.
Yeah. Okay, so you go looking at the thing. Now, wonderfully, a church of this type doesn't really have basements. These are too small. They're chapels and stuff like that. But, Ron, you have some power to detect things and unusual things. Are you going to go back into the church and have a look for something?
I'm thinking that there are a couple of ways to do this. One is actually to go around the perimeter on the outside is perhaps a better way, but or from the
Maybe
inside. Actually, it's kind of a guess. I don't know which one is better. So just can I say that I will start with the outside, and if there isn't anything, go to the inside?
Sure. Give me a. Do you have that
Investigation, right?
ability? Well, you want to to be able to detect anything. Really, you're going to need to use give yourself that Ka ability again. The
Right.
detect Ka.
That's what Terry wants me to
Requires
do.
you to
So,
spend a point.
sorry.
Well, you know,
That's what Jerry says. So let's do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just a suggestion. I mean, if we've got other ways of doing it, but no, I'm down I'm game for anything.
Yeah. So give me a roll. You're rolling your MR.
Mm-hmm.
Plus your it's MR, right? Isn't
Yeah.
it?
I think so.
Plus 2d10, and you're essentially looking for a success. Essentially, you have to spend 1 point of Ka to activate it, I believe.
Okay.
Have I got that right, Jerry? Just I'm doing this
To
off-
do like a power stunt, yeah, you just basically just spend the point and attach it to whatever applicable power that may be able to do it. Like your high perception, you know, maybe if you concentrate hard enough, you know, now you can see the flow of Ka energy now.
But I can pick any power, even if I'm using it a little bit off from its, as long as it's kind of okay. Well,
Yeah.
actually, I'm thinking of using my analyze weakness, which is perception plus investigation. Or I could be using danger sense, which is perception plus intuition plus 3. Actually, I'm using the danger sense.
Essentially, you give yourself a new power by using it.
Yeah.
So, like perception in general, you're using it. Okay, go for it.
So,
Quick roll.
right. So, am I using the danger
MR
sense,
plus
or am I
2d10?
just doing the MR one?
No, you're just rolling your MR plus 2d10, and you're
Okay.
looking for
Well,
a
I'm
success.
terrible
Gain
at
the
this. You
power.
must understand. I don't
Okay.
know how I did it before. No, I only get a partial success. But
Okay,
what
do you
does
want to
that
spend
mean?
a luck to
What
bring
he
that
would
up?
do, it would be whatever he would normally do. Like, for instance, he would use whatever the power is. So let's say danger sense, whatever
Right?
level he has in that. So let's say, for instance, there's 5 levels of danger sense. He would have 5 levels of cosmic awareness.
Right, but I have to
And-
succeed in this roll first.
No, you just spend the what? Oh, to get the power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you just spend the points and
Okay, there's no roll. Okay, sorry,
Oh,
my
right,
apologies.
right.
There's no roll.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, you open up your senses and you
In that
link
case,
again
I'm
and you
going to
feel
get
that
over 10.
connection.
Yeah.
So you don't need to roll at all. You just link in and you feel that cosmic energy and cosmic power, and you can see here it's much less than the other place. What essentially this is a Ka collector. It's slowly over the course of years or decades,
The church
slowly
has been
gathering
collecting
in.
Ka.
Gathering in Ka energy. You can just barely like it. It's like, say, if I was trying to fill the entire church with water and I was just dripping it in with an eyedropper, putting a drop in every few hours. That's how long it would take to build up what is in there. There's a reservoir in there.
Right. So
which is
she was
currently
drawn here to the
discharged.
reservoir. The Elohim, who probably used this place as a little Ka gathering battery or something, defended it.
right. So it's like some kind of reliquary.
It's I mean, if the Elohim want to be doing
interesting.
this,
Give me a technical
what?
roll, because you'll understand what this is if you can give me a technical roll.
plus intelligence.
You understand the function. Yeah, technical plus intelligence. Let you figure it out.
I don't think I have technicals. Oh no, I do. Okay. Okay, so what I get, that is a 17 total against whatever difficulty.
You think this is an offshoot of Angelos teleportation technology? This hub is drawing in energy slowly over the course of time, build up a charge. Charge can then be discharged to teleport over long distances.
Okay. Well, does
For
it have enough
for
charge?
the Angelus.
Yeah, for the Angelos, it's been activated relatively recently. You can feel the residual energy spilling out across the church, and it won't recharge for possibly years.
So either
It's like an emergency
somebody
teleportation
came here,
system.
So either somebody came here or they went away.
Well, but why would let's say, for instance, we throw in?
She did say that they
Disappeared. Yeah,
She did say they disappeared in a flash of light.
Yes,
Yeah.
she did. Yeah. No, so the group of Elohim that fought Morgan used the teleportation device to disappear, which is a little bit alarming because it might mean that they just said, "Screw this. This is a bad place to be now with her around. We're getting out of here."
Right. But why would the Morgan come here? Unless
She could have been drawn by the Ka energy
right.
that had been
exactly.
Right.
So why don't we do the same thing? If we made like consider her like a bloodhound, right? If we put out enough Ka, would that draw her there?
Maybe. I'm not too sure. I mean, if she wants Ka energy, she can just go back to her damn cave where she was already, right?
But what if that's not the case? What if obviously the Angelos were at the cave as well.
Right.
Maybe there was a fight there that they had to fall back to the church and then escape from the church.
Yeah, they were trying to get back is what they were doing, yes.
Right. So, okay, so we need to...
I'm kind of curious about, like, why... I mean, did they fight the crows? I mean, seems kind of strange that they would fight the crows hand to hand and bother killing individual crows. That seems weird. But
True.
But who knows? Maybe they battered
Actually,
themselves. The crows may have battered themselves against the church and against things like a rain of crows. That was sort of what it sounds like from what the old woman told me.
That seems reasonably relatively standard
So
for you. And in fact, if you look around on the outside of the building at the places where somebody couldn't scrub easily,
Right,
you can see blood stains
right.
of impact.
So yeah,
marks by the urine.
basically there was a rain of crows who hurled themselves at the church as part of all of this. So in that case, I don't think we have to worry about the Angelos. I think they're gone. I think
Right.
that the in fact, I do, however, think that we have a difficulty with the goddess and with the portal. Closing the portal is going to be.
Well, here's the thing. Do we have a problem? I mean, besides, that one family, I mean, yeah, that's the problem, being turned into crows, evidently.
Oh, they're fine.
Other than that, a lot of this stuff is just harmless collateral damage. You know?
Right. I mean, the problem is the portal, right? It's
Right.
cycling faster and faster. It's going to blow. But the issue is do we go back and report it and say all done? We were told to, quote, stop it.
Well, let's stop the portal. I mean,
Right.
because honestly, for the most part, I'm not looking at this like a little town, and I'll look around. There's no bedlam in the streets. No one's running around
Oh,
screaming.
no, I'm with you on this. There's no one here to, save from
Yeah,
anything.
so-
So,
The only real issue is that cave, I think. And I think if we just went there, and I'm not sure how you close it, maybe we call back to what's his face and ask him. I can't even think of the name of this guy. What's the name of the guy we work for? Is it's not Alderite, is it?
Alder White's the name of the foundation.
Yeah.
So otherwise, the name of the foundation, and it's Harold Blackwood.
Blackwood,
Black-
right. So,
Harold what?
Blackwood.
But other than that, I can't really see.
Yeah, none of us are portal closers.
Well, yeah, and it just
Well-
seems like even if there's a portal here, it doesn't seem like there's, I mean, again, besides the family of what,
Should we just
4?
find this lady? Should we find this lady who's turning people into ravens? Can't we just find her and beat her ass, throw her in that portal and close it? How's that? Why don't we just do that?
Find the lady, beat her ass, and
Throw her
Hold
back
on.
in the portal.
hold on, Polly, let me take notes.
Yeah, okay.
Find the lady,
Find the lady,
beat her ass,
turns people into crows,
and throw her in
beat
the
her
portal.
ass, and throw her in the portal.
All right.
It's like simple. You guys are making it so hard. I don't understand why you're making it.
That's right.
Closing the
What you
portal
need is a
does seem to
big-
me. Closing the portal does seem to me to be kind of good. It would be wonderful if we throw her back in there and then the portal goes, boop, just sort of automatically.
It might not.
That would
but
be
I
good,
think
but-
she's.
What you
actually
need is a
the one
big
who's causing the
spotlight
problem.
and a crow thrown on top of the spotlight, so you can make a big crow symbol in the sky and
True.
call her down to you.
Well,
Hold on,
what,
guys. I have been given a wifely summons. I believe my time
Uh-oh.
is up.
Okay.
Thy time has come. Okay, so next week you are planning to take a look at the portal again, is that it?
I believe that's our only
we are
option.
going to,
Okay.
yeah, find the lady,
Hmm?
beat her ass,
Right.
and throw her in the portal.
She may be wandering about. We may have to do some lady hunting first.
Right. True.
Lady
But yeah, that sounds like a plan. But yes,
Right.
we've found that.
I'm probably not using as much of the system as I should be. I'm not really using as much of the what I call the flaws and stuff like that, actually, which I really should.
Well, you can
Messing around a little bit.
Actually, it's on us
Disadvantage.
to activate the flaws and get points and stuff for them.
Yeah.
We should be
True.
paying
Yeah,
attention
but
to
I-
that. So
I can do it as well, though. I think I can force them on you as
Okay.
well, being mean and horrible. But I haven't really done anything with regards to them yet.
Well,
And yeah, and the actual
That's right.
what's it called?
It can happen later. But, what was I going to say? But yeah, that's what we'll do next. We will find the lady, and barring us being able to find the lady, we will find a lady that deserves,
Beat her up and throw her
Like-
through the portal.
Any lady?
a terrible old lady in town, and maybe we'll just throw her in the portal. But that's what we will do.
Terrible old lady.
no,
There's an OPWA
Note
person
to
there
self.
you can throw in the portal. She's
note to self, Okay. Well, thank you much, everybody.
Yeah,
Thank you guys.
Fly.
Take care.
you,
Hope you had
guys.
fun. If you have any comments or queries or stuff you
that's
want
right.
to
Put it in
what you
the
call it,
notes, the show notes.
use and abuse me, please. You know, if there's something I'm doing that's really bugging the living shit out of you,
Right.
please let me know. All right.
I'll talk to you later.
Take care of yourselves, guys. Have a lovely evening. Bye.